that record button this time. Yeah, 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 yeah. Alright, let's go. Enough dancing. It is time. Time for another thrilling edition of the Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke, yeah. Let's see what we're working with. I did a little bit of grinding. We are very, very, very close to getting ourselves a big ol' GARMFIELD. So, that's pretty freaking epic. But I need to go heal. We're one level away from a big boy, and I feel like that is going to be nice in this boss fight, because it's a bunch of spooky ghosts, and we really don't have much against spooky ghosts, so... I mean, shoot. Oh! Also, I forgot to go grab something. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back and ready to smack. Let's go. We are one level away from a big old boy. As you can see, look at this boy. He's almost there. Our GARMFIELD is almost ready spaghetti. Alright, let's go train him up. I want everybody to be at level 30 at least before we go do this gym. So I did a little bit of grinding before this stream. I probably could have done some more. So this is going to be another grind heavy sesh, but you know, it is what it is. I did smear some honey on this tree. Oh, let's get that honey encounter. We'll leave Garmfield out there. Let's see what we got. What did we get? Give me that male combi. Yeah! Oh, we got an extra simp. Okay, I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball at this man. I would kill him if I did anything else. We'll use a good old-fashioned Pokeball on him. We did it! Yeah! No way. Alright, what are we naming this one? We'll name him Barry B. Benson. Not Barry A. Oh, we don't have enough room. Barry B. B. We could just do this. We could do Barry Ben Son. Or we could just name him, hold on. This could fit. We'll name him Do you like jazz? Oh, that fits. That fits. We're going with that. Let's go. You like jazz? No. I suppose our dupe clause could work with that, but that's such a hassle. I think I'm just going to take what it gives me. They really went hard on the Bidoof evolution sprites in this game. Look at that face. You think that face knows mercy? No, no, no. No mercy. I forgot we're sharing with Ratilda. We were really grinding. I also found a way to fix these spots that show up. It's 100% because I have it, because my DS is too big. We'll say that. The screen on my DS is unusually large, and I have it scaled up so I can see it better. If I shrink it down to normal size, the dots go away, but it's a bit harder to see. And it would affect the stream setup. I'd have to redo that completely, so we're just gonna leave it as it is. We can deal with some bits. These two people are ready to battle, but I looked at some of the scaling with the trainer Pokemon, and I'm honestly terrified. Like, it's flippin' spooky, you guys. Alright, we'll keep zapping this boy. Our usage of Bite. Bite is going to be what we're going to take this gym on with, honestly. It's pretty much all we have. Batman also knows Bite, but he's Poison type. And some of the Ghost Pokemon know Psychic type moves. And I would hate to lose our beautiful, beautiful Crobat. That'd be horrible. Alright. I'm glad that we're getting some Bibarels, though. That should make this go a little bit faster. That, and once we get Garmfield up to level 30, we won't have to use the XP share anymore. Ratilda getting up there. Look at that HP. Beefy stats. Bibarel is low-key like a good Pokemon. It's all reliable. It's not the fastest, it's not the most powerful, but it gets the job done. Really, you can't ask for more than that. Get wrecked, son. I really think we need to get another water type, though. I know Bibarel is a water type, but they're gonna be our HM guy, so I think it'll be worthwhile to get a, like, dedicated fighting water type. Alright, I'm also gonna look up a little bit of a guide, because I know there's a lot of trainers on the routes around here, but I don't want to fight them without knowing what's up with them. I'm liking all these Bibarils we're showing up, though. Just one-hit kills, really nice for grinding. Get it, GARMFIELD. Once we get people up to level 20, I think we'll have them start fighting their own grinding battles. It'll depend on what's going on. I can't wait to get, like, a fishing pole, too, or do surf, because then that really opens stuff up. If we get a Magikarp, things will be pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, we could check out the Berry Master as well. We should do that. I'm glad we made it to Heart Home City, though. There's a lot of stuff to do there. Roselia, you turd. We'll do our best. We're probably going to get poisoned, but that's okay. Yep. We got antidotes for a reason. Get wrecked. Let's see. I'm just checking out the page real quick. Here we go. Heart Home Gym. So, okay, so only the Mismagius. Those levels are beefy, though. Dang! 32, 34, 36. We have a lot of grinding ahead of us. Oh, I forgot we're poisoned. Oh, no. I think we'll have to switch GARMFIELD out. Yeah, it's not worth it. I don't need to do this, but it's not worth it at all. So, the trainers in the gym, we could probably handle and grind with. But her Pokemon, we're gonna need some time for that. They got some Confuse Rays. Poison Jab doesn't sound great. Shadow Claw. She got a Gengar. Dang. 70 power. Yeah. Alright. Oh no. That was weird. Are we out of antidotes? We are. I'm gonna have to use my last Pecha Berry. Because I'm not about to risk running to the old Pokemon Center with a poison GARMFIELD. Oh. That ability's nasty, too. Her Drifloon has an ability called Aftermath. When a Pokemon with this ability faints due to damage from a move that makes contact, the attacking Pokemon takes damage equal to 1/4 of its own maximum HP. That is brutal! That's so brutal! Oy! So, what are we gonna do then? We'll have to think of, like, somebody else that could take them out. Because I think Bite and Spark are both contact moves. Obviously, Kong S is going to be all contact. Maybe if we evolve Mob Barley, they could do it. I know grass isn't, like, anything against ghost, but... Sheesh, we might have to. They don't know any psychic type, so that's okay. They do know flying type, though. Gust would be brutal. Man. Shadow Ball, Magical Leaf. Ay, ay, ay. 80 power for Shadow Ball. Bro, what? Huh. And they get stabbed with that because they're ghost type. Sheesh. Fantina, brutal. Brutal gym leader. We were going to have to do a lot more grinding than I thought we would. I think I just might do some contests tonight, honestly. Maybe some contests. I suppose we could take out some of the gym leaders in there, though. Maybe that's what we'll do once GARMFIELD gets up to level 30. We'll grind some more there. But man, that's brutal. The coverage and just ghost type is so annoying. Hey, Rotella got that level up. 69 HP. Nice. Very freaking nice. Alright. I wonder what these rematches are looking like, too. Hold on. Ah. Level 33 Mr. Mime and Sudowoodo. That's kind of spicy. Oh, we are out of antidotes, so Kong S is going to have to finish this one out. It would have been nice if we were able to catch a Roselia by itself, just because then we wouldn't have to play during the day and do all that to evolve Budew. But it's going to be worth it. We're going to raise that baby, and it's going to be beautiful. I still get poisoned even if I kill him? Dang. Okay, how much damage is that? 48. Okay, so it's only one per. That's okay. We'll make it. And we have potions, so we're fine. I'm just gonna check periodically, because I'm kind of spookified. 41, okay. $34, eh. Is it increasing? No, okay. I'm gonna go here and buy a bunch of antidotes, just because I really don't want to risk it. No, not that. Here we go. Oh, we could sell some Stardust, actually. Where's that at? Here we go. Hey, we made our money back. Very cool. And we got the amulet coin, which is nice. We can start making money. Oh, I have to use it. Doi. Man, I'm off my game. Alright. 27! Huh! Poison is spooky. Did you guys know that? I hope that me chewing on ice isn't too noticeable over the microphone. Okay, so let's go get our big boy. I want that to happen. Like, we gotta get GARMFIELD to be a large boy this stream. That's my one goal. Okay, this is gonna be it. We're gonna get a Bibarel. We're gonna one-hit KO it. And it will be beautiful. Oh well. So close. I'm gonna check them out. Her Pokemon on Smogon as well. I'm going ham with this. Like, I'm not taking any chances. I'm doing all the research. Okay, so defense is garbage. Defense is garbage, and defense is garbage. So we might, once we get Garmfield up there, we might have an easier time than I thought we'd be facing. I think we get outsped by Gengar and Mismagius, but that's okay. That one-hit KO, dang! Oh, get him, Garmfield! We're gonna get a big boy, yeah! Let's go! Actually, I think it might be level 32. Did I celebrate for no reason? Come on. Yeah, okay, cool. We did it. We did it. Let's get our big boy. Yeah, Garmfield. Oh, look at him. Look at our big lasagna-loving boy. Yeah. I'm so happy. We got our boy. The boy is ours. Now, truly, he is Garmfield. Let's check out our boy's stats. Look at him. Oh. 88 attack. Speed is garbage, but that's okay. Garfield is not fast. Let's see. Gotcha, so attack and special attack are good. Speed is garbage, but that's what we expect. Alright. So we're done grinding Luxray until we go to the gym. So we might as well get Batman out there. I think... I think all of her Pokemon also have Levitate. Except for Drifblim, which is really freaking weird. Oh, and he can't get poisoned because he's poison type himself. Nice. Oh, Batman's gonna be the grinding god out here. Very nice. Let's go. But can he strike down his own kind? Is he truly a monster? I'm gonna look up the type chart as well. I'll get out of here, Zubat. Get out of here. Okay. Oh, come on. 1 health. Really? Okay. So, Ghost. Resistant to poison. Resistant to bug. Everything else is 1x, including rock. Poison. defending type rock. So poison is halved, which is good because there's a lot of poison. Ghost is normal. What about ground? Poison is half, rock is halved. Grass is twice. So honestly, Pebble could be good against everybody except Miss Magus. We wouldn't have like a distinct advantage anywhere, but you know, that's okay, I guess. Or if nothing else, we could stick him out there if Garmfield needs a breather to heal up for a little bit. Alright. I'm gonna take the XP share off of Ratilda. Just because I really want Batman to get up there quick. Duh. Do we try for the bites? I think it should be okay. I'm not gonna risk it though. It's not worth it. If we lose Batman, we lose Batman, and that's just sad. So, Garmfield to the rescue. Look at him! Look at that sprite! So good! Ugh! I'm gonna try a wing attack this time, see what happens. Oh, so close. Let me see what moves Crobat learns too. Here we go. 27 Air Cutter. Ooh. What the stink does that do? Ah, increased crit, 60 power. Nice. Does not make contact. That's pretty good. And wing attack is 60 power as well. No, air cutter's 55, wing attack is 60. But the crit, like, status, okay. And I think wing attack makes contact. Yeah, okay. So, level 27 is a good one for Batman. We'll be able to get that move. Because we gotta think, who is gonna take care of Driftblim? That's our first thing. Gengar, honestly, I'm not that worried about. He's got a couple spooky moves, but that Mismagius with his Psybeam and the Shadow Ball, like... Ugh. Hey, Batman with the crit, though. That would also be really nice to have when we're grinding against these Roselias, because it wouldn't make contact. Not that it matters, because he's poison type anyway. Get wrecked, son. Batman level 24, y'all, let's go! He's getting there, whoa! Oh, here it is. Let's see. Oh, 8 off, man. So close to the funny number. So very, very close. Man, like, the inner Pokemon player in me is wanting to talk to these trainers so bad, because I know they want to fight, but, like, I'm not ready for that. We need to teach Crobat a good poison-type move, too. Because getting that same type attack bonus is really good. We get Poison Jab, Poison Fang a move? I don't think so. Poison Jab. Poison Fang is a move. I'm not crazy. Ha ha! 80 power. Ooh. Let's see. Crobat, Crobat, Crobat. Give me the Crobat. Come on, Crobat. No Crobat. Aw, man. Batman's gonna come in with that bite. This should be enough to kill him. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, so that ain't it. Poison Fang. Give me some. Come on. Come on. Ooh, 30% chance of badly poisoning. Ooh. Crobat learns it at level 39. Okay. That's doable. Probably not here, but that's doable. Yeah, I think I'm gonna I honestly think I'm gonna have to do a ton of grinding, and that's kind of boring. So... this might switch into a Pokemon Unite stream, maybe. Maybe. It's not Nuzlocke night anymore, but... is Pokemon? How's my one viewer feel about that? You want to see some Pokemon MOBA? You want to see me get crushed by some 12-year-olds? It's an option. I think maybe at 10-15 or so, we'll do that. We'll do a little bit more grinding. I want to do a decent amount of Nuzlocking. Oh, he survived! Dang! Go off! Alright. All these Zubats. Oi. Man, these are some beefy Zubats. 5 levels above. And it's a Zubat. And it survived. Like, dang. Alright, let's go see what the Berry Master has to say. Let me get our free berries. Everyone seems to call me the Berry Master. I hand out berries daily because I want people to learn how wonderful they are. You're deserving of one. A guave berry. Berries are gifts of nature. Heck yeah, man. I hope that agave berry is spicy. Oh, it's bitter. Okay. We need to go plant some berries, honestly. We're running low, and I need to make some poffins. Oh, we got fertilizer. Yeah, let's go. Let's use it. What is it? The raspberry? I think that's the spicy one. We'll plant a bunch. I really wish that there was a place where you could buy berries, but that would kind of defeat the purpose of having to grow them. Alright. Back to that Sigma male grind set. I'm excited to get Poison Fang. Shadow Ball is really freaking spooky. Yeah, what is with these beefy Zubats? Every time. I'm also gonna look up a little bit. What was her name? Fantina. All right. Get out of here, Ralts. Oh, Batman's getting down. We should go heal him. I forgot about how good Monferno would be. Or Donkey Kong S. Because, like, as long as we use Flame Wheel, we could get some good stuff off. If we get a burn, that'd be pretty sweet. Because Gengar's thing is attacking. Bite and Crunch. Okay. I feel like we're selling Garmfield a little short. I want to get him up to at least level 36 to be able to match Fantina's Mismagius, though, because, like, man, that's brutal. That's a crazy level jump, too. I think second gem was just over 20. Get wrecked, son. Get out of here. All right. Oh, I forgot about Batman's confusing stuff. So we could open with Batman, potentially, get a Confuse Ray off, and then have a little bit of a safer switch in to, why am I can't remember her name. Donkey Kong S. Oh, Rhythm Goblin, thank you, my man! I appreciate it. Hey, what up, everybody? I'm just out here theorizing. We're out here playing Pokemon Platinum. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'm feeling the love. Theories, raids, we've got it all, my friend. Yeah. I really appreciate it. Hell yeah. I hope you guys had a good jam session. I was enjoying it earlier. I did make some pizza. I made a pineapple pizza, and it was amazing. Aw, thank you for the follow! Hell yeah. We're just out here playing Pokemon Platinum. We're doing a challenge run. It's kind of brutal, so I'm doing a lot of, like, grinding and stuff. But I think we'll have to do a contest, maybe? That'd be pretty fun. Pineapple pizza pen. Whoa! Yeah, it was pretty sweet. I had like a pizza I stuck in the oven, and then I put some pineapple on top of that. It was really good. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good night. Thank you for coming and following and everything. I appreciate it. Thank you for another follow, Cadaverous. I appreciate it. Y'all are the best. But let me introduce you to the squad. So we have Batman the Bat. He's a Crobat. He's gorgeous. We have Mob Barley, the Badoo. His predecessor, Bob Marley, is over here. Let me grab him. Hold on. So up here on this screen, we have the people that have fallen in battle. So this is Bob Marley, and over here we have Mob Barley. I don't know if you guys know this particular challenge run, but there's 3 rules. The first rule is that you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter on each route. The second rule that is if they faint, they're gone forever and you can't use them anymore. And the third rule is that you have to give them all nicknames, so that way if you lose them, it's that much more, like, horrifying. So, over here on the left, up here, we have our fallen comrades. That's Sir Quacks, that's Machapo Man, but the rest of the squad is over here. So we got Pebble, the Geodude, Rotilda, GARMFIELD, and the Donkey Kong S. This is our squad, and we're currently grinding like crazy to fight the next gym leader. So, not the most exciting thing in the world, but you know, it's necessary. I don't want my sweet babies to get crushed. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, I do a random game on Monday. I do art streams on Sundays, where I just doodle and play some music, probably. And that's all I have right now. I just started a new job, so I'm kind of still figuring out how schedules work. But yeah, 3 streams a week I can do. I'd like to add another one eventually, but I need to get my stuff figured out a little bit more. But sick wizard emote. Oh, I love that. Grimdolph, that's amazing. I love wizards. I would do a Saturday stream, but I play D&D on that day, so I gotta go be a dwarf, like. Yeah, I sound like a broken record, but I hope everybody's having a good night. Had some tasty food or some tasty drinks, or maybe even some tasty herb, if you know what I mean, man. I myself, I'm out of beverage, so I should grab some more, but I'll do that in a minute. Oh, good to hear. Glad you had a good night, Grim Chorizo. Oh yeah, it's been pretty sweet. It's a Thursday. Thursdays are always nice for some reason. I went to work and came home, played some games with some friends, took care of my cats, doodled a little bit. That's my art desk behind me, where I draw stuff. So, it's been a nice evening. Thanks for joining earlier. Hell yeah. I've been meaning to pop into your streams for so long, I just kept missing them. So I'm really glad I was able to catch one and hang out for a little bit. You supplied the jams for my drive home from work, so I appreciate it. Get out of here. Get out of here, Bye Morel. Alright, Batman is getting wrecked, so I'm gonna switch out. We'll let Donkey Kong S take over. Happy to supply. Yeah, no, it's really sweet. I just for this, like, this past holiday season, I got a Boss RC3, and I've been having tons of fun looping with that, so I always... whenever people are doing crazy stuff with loopers now, I'm just trying to, like, figure out even a little bit of what's going on, so it's really fun to see what people can do with that. Man, we are getting wrecked. I'm gonna heal Batman, and we're gonna keep going with him. I'm just gonna use an item real quick. I want to get him to level 25, and then I think we'll go do a... We'll go do what are they called? Contest. We'll do a contest. Those are fun. Looping is so rad for decimating time. Yeah! I've got a recording set up somewhat. So, like, I could use that to record stuff, but loopers are... I feel like they're so much easier to do just jams on and just kind of play around without having to worry about, you know... It's just, they're simple to operate. It's a lot... I feel like it's a lot easier to get in that flow with a looper versus operating a whole, like, DAW. Hella jam with myself alone during the thickest of quarantine. I feel you! That's like most of what I did during quarantine. I play guitar and bass, but you can only do so much with that. So I was like, well, guess I'll teach myself keyboards. Guess I'll teach myself how to program drums. So now I can kind of halfway do that stuff, and it's really, really cool. Yeah, you learn a lot doing that type of stuff too. Like, I have much more, not that I like disrespected drummers before or anything, but I have so much more respect for drummers now that I've actually like done it myself. Like, I'm always just awed by that type of stuff. No! Okay. That, like, super effective noise, it's, like, etched into my brain now. Whoa. Yeah, I'm super excited. I hope, like, the Rona situation calms down again, because I would love to try to jam with some people. I haven't done that in ages, it feels like. Get out of here. Oh, also, to everybody new, we have a Discord, and I have a YouTube for, like, streams after they're live streamed, so check those out if you want. You don't have to. I think I also have a DJ Khaled command where it does a random quote. No, okay. Sorry, false advertising. Alright. And there's actually... So, like, I can't wait for concerts to be a thing again. I went to one probably 2 or 3 weeks... No. 3 or 4 weeks ago. Dang, time flies. And that was the first concert that I've been to since, like, quarantine or, like, Corona happened. And it was so, so nice to, like, finally get to that environment again. I missed it so much. Obviously, with things, like, perking back up again, I'm being cautious with that, but... Hey, we might have to call in GARMFIELD for this one. Ooh, actually, that's a ground type move. GARMFIELD's electric type. He'll get murked by that. We might have to run. Okay. Like, there's a metal concert this Friday where I'm at, and I want to go to it super bad, but our cases have been spiking like crazy, and I'm vaccinated, so, you know, I'm not that worried, but I'd rather not, like, take that risk, so I think I'm just gonna, like, hang out outside or open up the back of my car and just chill. But I gotta get my fix, man. After that first concert back, I'm just like, I need it. Get wrecked by Morel, by the power of GARMFIELD. Alright, oh, Batman got to level 26. I didn't even notice. Let's go do a contest. Let's do it. They're a lot of fun. I really like them. Also, the music in this game bops so hard. I fuck with it. Then again, like, I played this game as a kid, so, like, of course I would bop to it, but... I don't know. It's just good stuff. Alright, let's go. We'll enter our beautiful... We'll try Great Rank. Why not? We'll do Coolness. I think Ratilda's the cutest Pokemon I have, or the coolest, so let's go. Yo, let's go. This is something that I wish they brought to the newer Pokemon games. I loved it. Here's Sierra. Whoa, shit. No way. It's the Binding of Isaac. Oh. Keith. Oh, man. I shouldn't do that voice when I don't have much water. That's like kind of my thing. I like doing silly voices and stuff. You have 60 seconds to dress up your Pokemon accessories. Match the theme. The natural. Okay. Your fashion sense is on trial. What are we gonna do here? A pebble's pretty natural. We'll give it a pebble. Feathers are pretty natural. I think we'll give it extra fluff up here. And then we'll stick like a feather in his tail. I think that'll be good. Let's go. How much stuff can we stick in there? Hold on. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, we can fit a bunch of stuff in there. Okay. Sheesh. Let's see. What else? Oh. We gotta stick them in the sky, because that's natural. And we'll stick a mustache on there. Alright. That's beautiful. That right there is some high art. Nobby. Oh man. Look at Nobby. Nobby looking kind of fresh though. Does Chewy have the drip? Yes. I like that cloud that looks like hair. It's nice. Love what you're doing. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really admire your setup. I don't know how you manage all those inputs and like levels and everything, but like it's a thing of beauty. I squish shower the work and streaming off of me. Have a good one. Thank you so much for the raid and for hanging out and doing what you do. Your music's fire. I loved what you did with the fleece, and your looping stuff is incredible too. Like, just all good shit, man. Yo! Oh, we missed that one. No. Oh, I have to tap it. No! Alright. I figured it out. Did I miss that one? Oh man, hold on. You be around here? I used to be. Up until April of this year, I grew up in the Quad Cities, and then I went to school in Ames. But I recently moved down here for a job. I'm into science and stuff, and there's a whole bunch of research hospitals down here. But like, when I was in the Quad Cities, I made it a point to go to any shows that I could when I was home from college. Oh, I missed that completely. Oh. Oh well. But yeah, like, I would go to Condor shows. I went to a handful of... a decent amount of Golden Fleece shows. I was there when you guys were, like, the bonus band for that one New Year's show. That was fucking amazing. That one of the last shows that you guys did, I think, was at Roztalks right after, or right before Condor and Jaybird released their new album. And that was really like, special. I think at that point we could all tell the world was going to end for a while, so that was cool. Texas? Yeah, Texas. I'm down on the coast, which is pretty cool. We'll do that. Me too! It's been killing me. So, like, I went back to Davenport after I graduated. I graduated in, like, November, and I went back to Davenport. And, like, that whole time I was just waiting for the Roztalk's outdoor events, and I went to a couple of those. But I knew that when I was gone, they were gonna open up the bottom and start doing stuff again, and, like, it's just killing me to not be there. So when I come back, when I visit, like, Roztalk's is gonna be one of the first places I visit. Their bao buns are heavenly, like, oh. Yeah, I have yet to find a place that is up to Roztalk's caliber, honestly. Yeah, it's on my bucket list to play a show there. Like, whether it's just me or, like, a band. I want to be on the other side of that, like, band audience dynamic. That would be really cool. Roztalk's is just the best. Nowhere is as cool. Yeah, you said it. I can't say it better than that. Just, there's something about it. I mean, it's a coffee shop, it's a bar, it's a restaurant, they have the library upstairs, they do music, they do movies, they do local art stuff, like, just so much in one building. It's crazy. Oh, what up, Sadao? How you doing? We out here playing some Pokemon. Oh yeah, you've got it. I believe in you. If I'm in town, I will be there, like, 100%. And if not, I'll be there in spirit. Yeah, I have so many cool memories there. Oh, and I can't believe I forgot, but, like, the little sketchbooks that you can get in, and, like, just draw, and everybody can write and draw whatever in there, like, one of my favorite things about that place. And it's just, like, a side thing, like, ugh. Oh, yeah. Good vibes are nearly infinite. Honestly. I had one of my friends in town. I've been asking people that are still in the Quad Cities. I'm just like, please, someone go to Roztalk's now that the, like, you know, they're starting to open back up a little bit. Back when things hadn't popped up more because of COVID. I'm like, please go there and just tell me about it. And they did. It was cool. Yeah. It honestly, like, I don't know. It feels like it shouldn't be in the Quad Cities of all places. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's just on a whole other, like, plane or dimension or something. Like, it doesn't feel like a place that should be in the middle of the Midwest like that. But it is, and I'm so happy it is. Also, like, the music scene in the Quad Cities, like, pre-Rona, holy shit. Huh. Something out of a Ghibli film. Exactly, yes! It's iconic. I keep, like, one of the things I would always tell people about Roztalk's is, like, I feel like one of the doors is just gonna lead to, like, subspace or, like, the void or something, like, from Scott Pilgrim, and just, like, be able to teleport places. Like, I wish. Ben definitely curates it to be that way, I feel. Yeah! I wish I had, like, an eighth of his interior design prowess, because, man, it's something special. I really appreciated their drive-through that they did, too. Like, that was cool. I never thought I would be able to drive through at Roztalk's, but it was amazing. I'm not, like, a morning person, but when they were doing the bao buns before 10, like, I got up early for that. It's worth it. Did you ever see Harakiri play there? I don't think I saw them play there. I saw them play at the Village Theater. And then them and Condor came to Ames and played a house show there. So I've had the pleasure of seeing Harakiri more than a couple times. Yeah, my dream set, honestly, would probably be, like, Condor, Mountain Swallower, Harakiri, and the Golden Fleece. Just all that together. I feel like y'all played really well off of each other. Yeah, they have so much energy. That was one of the things I love about the local music scene there, too, is that, like, there's just so much, like... I don't know what the right word for it is, even. There's so much, I don't know, interaction is a boring word, but I'm going to use that. There's so much interaction between the bands and the crowd, and, like, they both kind of feed off of each other, and it just feels really, really genuine, and that's something that's hard to get, I feel. Or it's, like, really hard to have that be genuine and come off as being fake, but it's just really good. Oh, are we going to do it? Let's see, can we beat out Chewie? Oh! By the thinnest of margins, Rotilda! Yeah! Yeah. Man, that one New Year's show where it was Condor and Jaybird and Mountain Swallower, like, the battle band set, I think that was the one... No, I think Closet Witch ended that one. And then Golden Fleece ended the next one. But man, all those New Year's shows were so good. Peoria doesn't get that as much. Our super reactive scene is more about jam bands. Yeah. I think when I'm home I'll make it to Peoria, because I have some family down there. I've never been to a concert there, but I, like, you know, I'd see posts about local bands playing shows down there, so... Yeah, that's one thing that the pandemic taught me. Like, once it's all calmed down and everything, I'm gonna get out there and travel as much as I can and just, you know, just go and experience a whole lot, because I gotta. I kind of lucked out, though, where I moved. I mean, it's not like a Quad Cities music scene, but there is a music scene, and it's not all country and bluegrass, believe it or not. There's this one bar that does, on every Wednesday, they'll have, like, somebody do a solo act, and then they'll project something on the building behind them. Kind of like, you know, what Roztalks would do, where they'd have a band and then project something behind them. But it's all outside, because it's hot as hell. So it's neat. But I miss the Quad Cities music scene every day. And I'm hoping, so I'll be able to come back after Christmas. There's some killer psych around there. Yeah, there is. The one concert that I went to, actually, was a psych, like, I was going to say set list, but that's not it. I don't know enough about planning shows for the word, but the list of bands. They were all, like, psych bands, and it was just so cool. Somebody had some, like, visual feedback stuff behind them, like they would have at Roztalks, and it was really cool. I closed my eyes for a little bit, and I was just like, oh, I'm back in it. It's real. Ah. Yeah, one band that I saw in the Quad Cities, I think, was Holy Wave, and they're a good psych band. I don't know what part of Texas they're in, but I'd like to catch them while I'm down here. One thing I am super duper stoked about is, so I live about an hour south of Houston, or 30 minutes to an hour south of Houston, and I've never ever lived that close to such a big city. So it's really cool to be open for them at Daytrotter. Yeah, was that Birdfest? That might have been Birdfest. I was there. Because I remember, I think you guys were the reason I showed up, and then Holy Wave was there, and they were also kick-ass. Oh, we did all this, and I forgot to heal Batman. Mamma mia. Yeah, rip Daytrotter. There were so many good venues that were so short-lived, man. Oh man, I must have seen you guys at the island too. Funny how the circles trace. Yeah, it's bonkers. I actually met somebody at a show down here that like lived in the Quad Cities for a little bit. I was like, no way. It turns out we went to the same Pearl Jam concert like, you know, 8 years ago. It's just crazy. But I'm super stoked to like finally be done with school, and as boring as like a 9 to 5 is, like it's in my field and I'll have money for concert tickets, and there's so many big acts coming to Houston in the near future. I think Thundercat's playing. Tyler the Creator's coming here in March. Crumb is gonna play at some point. So like that's one thing that like unless I was willing to drive to Chicago or Des Moines or something, I'd miss out on some of these bigger acts. So it's gonna be cool to be able to do that. I don't think I'm gonna do it all the time because money, but having the option is super neat. But yeah, honestly, just like seeing the Quad City music scene and seeing how into it like all the bands are, like that really inspired me to get good at music and, you know, finally start writing my own stuff. I've played for like, I started playing violin in like 4th grade and guitar not too long after that, and like I just released my first couple songs this year, so I've really been eager to get that ball rolling and, you know, just kind of start putting stuff out creatively and get more comfortable with like writing and putting myself out there that way. It kind of helps that I moved to a town where like nobody knows who I am, so you've been following Grim Chorizo for a bit. I just followed them today because they were in your stream and they were cool. Let me see. Let's see. Actually, I think I might have followed Stone instead. Hold on. Or am I getting them mixed up? I don't know. Let me figure this out real quick. I want to follow them real quick. It's loading. Alright, I just now followed them. Boop. Nah, it's all good. I like their vibe. I'd love to do a music stream at some point. Like, I need to... Most of when I play music, like, the reason I haven't, like, put out a whole lot of stuff is just because I like jamming and noodling around. So if I could do that on stream and, you know, kind of, like, prepare for, like, an actual live show environment, I think that would be neat. That's actually one of the reasons I started streaming, because I was like, well, if I'm going to play a show eventually, I should probably get used to how to interact with, like... something resembling an audience, so, you know, baby steps. Yeah, that was another thing I had to learn, though, like, it's one thing to play guitar, but it's a whole other world to, like, write music and order that type of stuff. Like, you know, what is the chord progression gonna be? What's the structure of the song? How many choruses are we gonna have? Like, you know, that's a whole other world. Yeah, usually once I get comfortable, I'm fine, but it's that, like, initial, like, 20-30 minutes or so where it's, like, really difficult. That and, like, I don't feel as confident, like, with my playing ability yet to be able to play, like, a whole set. I'm still pretty far away from that, but I just need to practice more often, but, you know, I'm sure that's been said a bazillion times. I'm sure after, like, you know, some super famous band played a set, they're probably just like, ah, I should have probably practiced some more, and everyone, you know, people don't care. Kind of freak out more to stream than I do to get on stage. Yeah, I could see that. Like, I've done both. I played in a band a little bit in college. And you know, at the first show I was kind of nervous, but after that it really wasn't a big deal. But I don't know, there's something about streaming that hits different. Like, I think it's just the fact that it's online that, like, really switches things up. Because it's, like, to everybody, you know? It's not just this kind of personal little group of people or, you know, big group of people. On streaming, like, anybody could show up. Every time I stream, I'm like, I should have prepared a few jams. Yeah. I should practice more. Yeah. I feel that so hard. Yup. The biggest thing for me, and this happened in my band, the band that I was in too. So like I played violin for ages. And when you're playing violin, the sheet music is right in front of you and you don't have to memorize a goddamn thing and you just follow along to the music. You can't, I mean, I suppose I could put some sheet music on if I'm playing guitar or keys or something, but you know, that's generally not as much of a thing. Because I should practice where you floundered a few times tonight. I didn't catch any of them, and I probably wouldn't have been able to tell. That's when you just say you're playing jazz and play off of it. But yeah, I just try to remind myself, like, no set is probably perfect, aside from, like, you know, some, like, really iconic sets or, like, a live album or whatever, but, you know, you're only human. Oh, we got Air Cutter! Yeah, we're already level 27, let's go! We'll get rid of Leech Life. Yeah, I learned a lot being in that band. It was a pop punk band, and I know a lot of people my age are like really nostalgic for like pop punk and, you know, like A Day to Remember and Fall Out Boy and My Chemical Romance and all that. And like I listened to that a little bit, but I was totally one of those kids that was like I was like a proto-boomer as a middle schooler. I was like, ugh, today's music, it's so trash. I listen to real art like Led Zeppelin and Queen and Rush. So I've realized how stupid being elitist like that is a long time ago, but like, you know, people like what they like. It's all subjective, whatever. But so this band was pop punk and we were mainly playing covers, and it was all that type of like music that some people are nostalgic for. So like all my bandmates had known and listened to these songs a whole bunch, and I was hearing a lot of them for the first time and trying to learn it. And it was my first band. So let's say my practicing was not up to par and I was in school. So long story short, I really kind of fudged a lot of my parts. I was rhythm guitar. So thankful I didn't have to play any solos or anything, but when rhythm guitar messes up, you can kind of tell. But, you know, my bandmates kind of noticed and they were a little peeved, but nobody in the crowd seemed to care. Like, we played a house show and people had been drinking, which obviously helps out, but, you know, nobody in the crowd, like, pointed at me and was like, hey, you're not playing the right power chords. You're off beat. Like, none of that happened, so I don't know. I feel like I get in my head a little bit too much with that, and it's always nice to have something like that kind of snap you back to reality. That, and it's a lot easier to play video games and not fuck up versus playing music, so punk is still in the title. Gotta be a little loose with the goose. Yeah, you're goddamn right. I've been listening to a decent amount of punk recently, actually, and like, I think that's one of the hardest things about making music is I find it really hard to stick to a genre. Like, I want to make punk, but I also really like hip-hop, and I still really like classic rock and psych rock and everything, so I don't know, I might just release an EP where every song is a different genre. Yeah, I like punk just because of how, like, freeform it is, too. You know, singing, obviously, you're not worried about, like, hitting the notes perfectly or anything. It's just kind of all this raw, in-your-face type stuff. It's really nice. Yeah, thank you. I really, like... I don't know, I got into music production as the pandemic started, so I haven't had a whole lot of opportunities to, like, talk to people in the know about it. So I really appreciate you. It's dope to be able to talk about this. Alright, get out of here, Roselia. That and, like, as far as, like, writing goes, you know, that's a whole other thing. Like, getting comfortable with writing stuff that's genuine and, you know, maybe even a little personal, God forbid, and putting that out there and all that. That's a whole other thing I gotta get used to and comfortable with. But I've noticed that the older I get, the less of a shit I give about it, so I think eventually, pretty soon, I'll cross that line. Realizing how differently people interpret things, too, really helps with that. Like, I don't know, I could write a song about pineapple pizza, and somebody's probably gonna think, like, this is totally about my ex-girlfriend, dude, like, you know. It's like, once you put it out there, you kind of have to let go of it and let people interpret it as they will. Which is kind of spooky, but a little comforting. But I've been really impressed with the, like, creative community around here. They seem like they're really close-knit. Everybody's really accepting. Like, the show that I went to, I knew one person that told me about it. This is about how we broke up, fighting over if pineapple belongs on pizza. It's honestly a deal breaker, man. Like, I gotta be able to eat pineapple pizza with my babe. And I love doing that neckbeard voice. It's so good. Yeah. But, like, so I moved here and I knew, like, one person. Like, kind of. And I walked into a coffee shop and the barista there was like, they looked pretty alt, and I'm like, you look like you know where the music's at that isn't country. Like, you know where, like, the local shit is at. And they were like, actually, I do. And then this absolute angel wrote me, they knew a show was happening that weekend. They wrote me out a note that was like, hey, be here, it's this location at this time. And it just so happened that they, like, knew everybody in this town and they grew up there and lived there their whole life. So when I got to the show, like, they introduced me to a ton of people. Everybody that I talked to was, like, an artist or in a band or both, which was crazy. And I don't know how this happened, but I got invited to, like, the after party, and I got to hang out and meet so many cool people. And that really, like, before that happened and after that happened, I've had such a better time, like, living here, now that I know that there's, like, a community around here of, like, artistics, you know, or artistic people. No halvesies, Bay and I must pizza simpatico. Made the absolute right decision saying that to that person. Thank you! Yeah. I just lucked out, and the person I talked to was, like, the person who knew everyone. Like, what the hell? I mean, that's like if I just randomly talked to somebody and they turned out to be, like, Alex, who organized all of the shit in the Quad Cities. Like, what are the odds? Yeah, and, like, it was crazy, because, like, usually it takes me a little bit to get comfortable, like, socially, like, especially after the pandemic. Like, I'm kind of a hermit, but it was just so nice. Everybody was really welcoming, and just to be in that concert atmosphere, and I don't know, it was unreal. That's like starting a quest in Skyrim. Yeah, honestly. You talk to somebody random and Roz talks. Have you heard of the High Elves? I fully believe that if you were to get a quest from someone, like some Skyrim-type quest where you have to go retrieve like a Daedric artifact or whatever, 100% that person who would give you that quest would be sitting at the bar in Roz talks. Like, that, yeah. I have to use that mindset to get myself to be social sometimes. Yeah, so true. Yeah, I'm glad you agree. Yeah, it was cool too. Like, I kind of was able to use that, like, I just moved here. I'm from the exotic locale of Iowa. We have corn like you guys wouldn't believe. We have so many pigs. Have you guys heard of the Mississippi River? It's right there. Like, it was, I don't know, it was cool to be able to talk about Iowa to people that had, like, never been there. It was really strange, honestly. Yeah, usually, like, forcing myself to go be social, it's kind of like going swimming in, like, a slightly cold pool. Like, if you just dip your toe in, it's like, ah, but if you just go straight in, it's fine. Right. Yeah, it was so cool, though. Like, the after party was really neat. A lot of people that were in the bands showed up. And they were all, like, super, super nice. There was a vibraphone in one of the apartments, and it was like... Oh, what is it called? God damn it, I'm forgetting. It was like a really rare kind of vibraphone. And the keyboardist for this one band was just like... Oh, it's a Deegan. She was like, oh shit, that's a Deegan? You guys have a Deegan here? And just, like, went off and gave us all the history of, like, this instrument and, like, absolutely slayed. Like, she did the drum major thing in band class where you hold it, like, you cross them like that in your hand, and, like, she just fucking slayed that thing. It was amazing. And it's just, like, no big deal. Like, it's just a party. They just decided to go slay the Deegan. Like, it was, I don't know, it was just such a cool experience. And I can't wait for COVID to calm down some more so I can go do some more stuff like that. I am vaccinated, so, like, I'm good, but I'd rather not test it. My degrees are in science and genetics and biology and shit, so I know too much about that. And I also work in, like, a clinical lab. So we're working very near to a hospital, and right now it's just not worth the risk for that. So I don't know. I'm glad that some of the stuff is outside because I do feel comfortable going to that, but you know, middle of the mosh pit, I'm gonna wait a little bit still. I do miss that. I miss that so much. I'm the type of person that's just like right in the thick of the mosh pit. I feel like it fulfills, like, some kind of primal need for, like, combat or something. Same, not my degrees. Your boy wastes his time on advertising in English. Hey! It ain't a waste of time. You'll learn stuff. It's experience. It's also a lot of crippling student debt, yeah, but, you know, vax and trying to stay extra safe. Yeah, I just... Like, viruses are really, really pesky things, and if you give them a chance, they will find a way. So, I just, at the end of all this, I want to be able to go back and say, like, I did the right thing, goddammit. I did not contribute to it getting worse. Like, you know, I did the responsible thing. That's all. Yeah. I took a creative writing class in my undergrad, and, like, I hated writing in middle school and high school and everything. I'm a huge procrastinator, so starting writing was the hardest part, and they very rarely let you write creatively. But I took a creative writing class, and that was, like, a whole other world. Really enjoyed it. I really like writing poetry, actually. That's how I write lyrics. Like, it's really kind of corny, but like, if I can rhyme stuff, I can keep going line after line after line. If I write one line, I have 2 lines because I can make them rhyme, and I just kind of go down like that. But y'all, also, like, I'm sure advertising comes in handy, knowing how to promote yourself and stuff, like knowing that you have to put certain things in a flyer. When I was in college, I saw a lot of, like, you know, come join Pokemon Go Club or something, and they'd have like a room but no time, or a time but no room, and it's just like, guys, please. I had a roommate, actually. He's way more into Pokemon than I am. I'm sure he'd be roasting me for something here. He did graphic design, and he was into like sculpting and stuff, but he really found his, like, what he does for a job is he does like advertising designs. He used to work for an anime company, so he'd make like their social media bits, and get to produce some stuff like that. So, you know, there's value in most things. I would say everything, but there's some pretty stinky things out there. Wow. Alright. Oh dang, it's 11. I have work in the lab tomorrow morning, so I think I'm probably gonna call it here. Thank you so much for the raid and for everybody who came and hung out and chatted and followed and just checked out the vibes. I really, really appreciate it. Getting to just shoot the shit with people through streaming is like one of the main reasons that I do it. It's just, it's a cool way to connect and, you know, just hear a whole lot of different, about a lot of different people's lives. It's really dope. So anyway, have a great rest of your night. Have a pizza, have a nice treat, have a drink, or whatever is your fancy. Poof the boof if you want to. I don't care. I'm not your dad. Go enjoy your night. Have a good one. Thanks again. Yeah, no, it was dope chatting with you. I really appreciate it. I'll pop in your next stream for sure. Have a good one. Bye.